What is going on, everyone? Broken Mike here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to this week's episode of BUW. This is episode 118, part 2. So if you guys have missed any of the action in part 1, then please do be sure to head on over and check that one out. As you can see, we're kicking off part 2 with a tag team match from the women's division. And we have got Mia Leanne and Lily from Sister Act. And they'll be taking on Yoko Hamada and Jane Barrett representing Chaos Pact. Who's going to get the win here? Let's find out. So if you guys do enjoy this one, then don't forget to leave a like for Mike, slam any comments down below, and of course make sure to subscribe to the channel, click on that notification bell to stay up to date with all things gaming, and of course all things BUW.
And here they come. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, my sources tell me that the entire
Making their way down to the ring first, Mia Leanne and Lily, Sister Act. And what a huge opportunity this is for this tag team. Taking on one of the fastest rising teams in BUW in Chaos Pact. And of course, Chaos Pact have had a terrific start to their BUW careers. Got their first win on pay-per-view at Castle Carnage a few weeks ago. Of course, that was in fact their pay-per-view debut. Can the team of Sister Act knock off Chaos Pact? Put a dent in the works.
and their opponents. You are looking at some highly
And making their way down to the ring, representing Chaos Pact, Jane Barrett and Yoko Hamada. Of course, a couple of weeks ago on BUW, we saw Grand Aoki score a big singles victory over Mini Demon and scored her first singles win. Chaos Pact already proven to be a dominant force in BUW. It looks like it's going to be Mia Leanne and Yoko Hamada to start it off. And here we go. And Mia right at the gates with some chops. Has Yoko up and drops her with a suplex. And now dishing out some right hands. Kick to the back. And dishing out left hands is Mia. And Chaos Pack just can't seem to get anything going at the moment. And Mia, look at her showing off there in front of the crowd. The lockup. Whip into the corner. Elbow from Yoko. Lovely takedown there from Yoko Hamada. And there's a tag to Jane Barrett, who's a vicious striker. Gets hit with a drop kick there by Mia. Hair pull neck slam. And there's a tag to Lily. And this is an interesting face-off. The lockup. And Lily with the takedown with the right hands. The counter from Jane Barrett. Delivers an Alabama slam. There's a tag to Yoko. The lockup. Off the ropes. And Yoko puts on the brakes. The waist lock. Lovely amateur takedown there from Lily. A kick and a right hand and some lefts. And drives the knee into the spine of Yoko. There's a tag to Mia. And there's a tag to Jane Barrett. Tags in both corners. Who's going to take advantage? At the moment, Jane Barrett looks to be the one to take the upper hand here. Look at these kicks. And throwing Mia by the hair. The lockup. And dishing out some right hands to the midsection. There's a tag. In comes Yoko. The lockup. Whip into the corner. Yoko moves out the way. Has her up. Oh, beautiful backbreaker there. A spinning backbreaker. Nice twist on that one. There's a tag for Jane Barrett. Frequent tags from Chaos Pact. Nice tag team wrestling here. Jane Barrett trying to get the cover. Not even a 1 count. Lock up. Mia sends Jane into the corner. And look at her. What is Mia doing here? Oh, snake eyes. Jane Barrett bounces head first off the top turnbuckle. And Lily in off the tag. A clubbing blow to the back. Now Lily trying to pin Jane Barrett. Just a 1 count. Knee to the face. And Jane Barrett getting her arm pulled by Lily. Lily with the head scissors. Deliver the right hand there. Jane with a takedown. And there's the knee to the face there. The knee trigger or whatever you want to call it. The waist lock. And Jane Barrett with an amateur takedown of her own. And there's a tag to Yoko Hamada. Great covering there from Yoko. Kick to the midsection. Just swift kicks. That last one connected right around the back of Lily's head. Lily, well, I was going to say Yoko looking for the double sledgehammer off the second rope, but nowhere near the target. And there's a shot there from Lily again. Targeting the shoulder and arm of Yoko. Whipped into the corner. There's a tag. In comes Mia. Stop on the back of the head. There's a kick to the back of the leg there from Yoko. Oh, and Yoko just shoves Mia to the floor. How humiliating for the former YouTube champion. There's a thrust kick there. Mia with the counter. A slap. Whipped into the corner. Forearm to the face. And there's a counter from Yoko. It's back and forth between these two tag teams. Hairpole neck slam. And there's a tag to Jane Barrett. A kick to the knees and to the side. And there's a clothesline. And into the cover, hooks the leg. And Lily saves the match. Just in the nick of time. And Lily has to get out the ring. And Mia holding her arm. Jane Barrett with a quick shot there before she tagged out. Adding a bit of insult to injury there. And there's a colossal clutch from Yoko Hamada. Will Mia submit? Not while Lily is around, that's for sure. And there she goes. Lily goes crashing over the top rope. And what a slap into the cover. And just like that, folks, Chaos Pact get up another win here. And it was a slap from Yoko Hamada. Well, like that, I'll say that will not sit well with Sister Act, that's for sure. But it remains that Chaos Pact are still undefeated in tag team wrestling in BUW. They keep this up, they could well be seeing tag team titles in their near future. Look at that. Now that is insult to injury if I ever saw it.
Here are your winners. And the winners celebrate.
Anyway, here are your winners of the match. Representing Chaos Pact, Jane Barrett and Yoko Hamada. And that's another win for Chaos Pact, and I'm sure that the rest of Chaos Pact will have huge smiles on their faces. And of course the WES as well. Anyway, moving on to our next matchup. And this next match could have ramifications down the line, maybe, potentially, for one of these two men who are both after the BUW YouTube Championship. And we know we saw Ozzy took Verisimilitude to the limit on a recent episode of BUW. And while Big Bubba's had his chances at the title, wants another crack. But who's going to get it? So here we go, we've got Ozzy, representing the Aussie Outbackers. And his opponent, representing the Woos Exclusive Society, Big Bubba Sanders. Of course, the Woos Exclusive Society has a couple of championships in their camp. They currently have the United Kingdom Championship, which is currently being held by Lucas Hackett. And of course, they have got the big prize, and that's what we're talking about, the BUW World Championship in the hands of Mr. Woos himself. And I'm sure the rest of the WES would love to also add more gold to that camp.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Australia, weighing in at 233 pounds, Andy!
About to enter the ring first, representing the Aussie Outbackers, Aussie. And Aussie currently has the record for the most Intercontinental Championship victories here in BUW, with 4.
Knowing this person, I don't think you'll get your wish anytime soon, Corey.
A former 2-time BUW Intercontinental Tag Team Champion as well. He's about to square off with Big Bubba Saunders, I believe, for the first time in his career.
And his opponent from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 335 pounds, Big Bubba Sanders.
And making his way down to the ring, representing the Woos Exclusive Society, Big Bubba Saunders. And of course, Big Bubba Saunders is coming fresh off from his first blood victory over K9. And looking to build up on that win here tonight by defeating the former 4-time Intercontinental Champion in Aussie. Big Bubba Saunders, of course, a 2-time global champion here in BUW, and of course has won multiple other championships in other promotions.
This is a match he's craved for quite some time. He's ready and raring.
Big Bubba Saunders is a man you do not want to face. And there could be like a Bubba bomb in Aussie's near future, you never know. Wearing that Woos Exclusive Society shirt, loud and proud. Two completely different styles here about to witness, and here we go. Aussie will have to use his quickness if he's to outsmart Big Bubba Saunders here tonight. And Aussie gets a few shots into the midsection. There's a net breaker. And Aussie with a stomp on the second rope. Drops the elbow. Big Bubba with a lockup. Carrying Aussie around like a sack of potatoes and tossing him across the ring. And there's a bonsai drop. A nerve hold on right the shoulder muscle there of Aussie. A kick to the back. And Big Bubba is head to the top rope. I think the big man's going to fly. He's calling Aussie to his feet. And Bubba looking to take advantage. And Aussie has the leg. Hits a dragon screw. And this is what Aussie needs to do. He needs to stay. He needs to stick and move on Big Bubba Saunders. He's not going to win a fist fight with this man. Aussie with a couple of elbow drops. And there's a third. I mean, remember, Aussie had a match of his life against Verisimilitude recently in BUW. He delivered 2 sweet chin musics to Verisimilitude, and it still didn't keep him down. He might have to do something similar here. And look at Aussie go here. Taking it to Big Bubba Saunders. And a takedown. Drives the knee into the spine. And Aussie heads to the top. Hits a splash. Hooks the leg into the cover. Just gets a 1 count, and Aussie can't believe it. And Aussie trying to get the crowd into this matchup. Driving another elbow drop. And another. And another. 3 elbow drops. Plus the 3 before that, so make that 6. Big Bubba back up. Aussie, great block. Russian leg sweep. Has the arm. And stomps on the arm into the cover. And gets a 2 count only. And Aussie cannot believe it. Oh, beautiful swinging net breaker. And Bubba's in a whole heap of trouble. Can he bounce back from this? And another elbow drop, so he's at least hit 9 in this matchup. And there's a counter from Big Bubba. Trying to find a way back into this matchup. And also Aussie. Oh, only gets 1 out of the 10 punches of doom there. The lockup. The fans are chanting along and they did not like that. And Aussie on the receiving end now. Oh! Aussie hanging out Big Bubba. Lock up. Drops Big Bubba down to the second rope. And flips over and lands on Big Bubba Sanders. The lock up again. Oh, DDT planted Big Bubba Sanders, and I think the big man is busted open. Aussie into the cover. Was that? No! 2 count only, and Aussie again can't believe it. Super kick. But he's not done yet. Oh, there's a counter from Big Bubba Sanders. Big Bubba still got some fight in him. German suplex. And what's Big Bubba doing here? What is he going to do here? The Paducah pounce. That could be it. Big Bubba hooks the leg. And a 2 count only for Big Bubba Sanders, and he can't believe it. Yeah, look at it. Look at Big Bubba Sanders has been busted wide open. But it's not going to bother him none. Hung up on the top rope is Aussie. And what is Big Bubba doing here? Oh, come on! Drops the knee. In. I'm sure that had to be a low blow there, ref. And again. He went down under. Wait a second. Wait a second. Big Bubba calls this the Tillman termination. Will we see it? He hits it. Hooks the leg. And Big Bubba Sanders scores another victory. Holy cow, what a match. What a match. These 2 superstars, these 2 wrestlers, putting it all on the line here tonight. And they gave us a show. Thought that DDT was enough to see off Big Bubba Sanders. I think Aussie took a bit too long to make the cover. I thought the super kick would have done it. And that was the beginning of the end there, the Paducah pounce. And there was the Tillman termination. Which apparently is a move he used back in the day, and it's helped him a victory here tonight. So here is your winner, folks. Representing the Woos Exclusive Society, Big Bubba Sanders. Fantastic matchup, folks. But that, folks, is going to be it for part 2 of this week's show. If you have enjoyed this part, then do be sure to leave a like for Mike. Slap any comments down below. And do be sure to hit that subscribe button, along with the notification bell to stay up to date with all things gaming, and of course all things BUW. Like I said, folks, we're halfway through the show. We've still got 5 more matches still to come, including in part 3 in our next matchup when we return after this break. We've got our United States Championship match between Davy Joe Wolf and the former 2-time champion Max. Hope you'll be able to tune in for that. So until then, guys, do take care, and I will see you all after this next break.